Hello, it is Yox Fan with another GBL video. We have Giratina. Giratina may be overshadowed by a lot of stuff in the Master League, but it still has lots of play, and we are using it with my current best core of complete Giratina and Shadow Mewtwo. It's just too good. And it'll still be very nice with all the new Necrozma fusions, but Mewtwo is definitely going to be a little tricky, especially if shields are up against the Necrozmas. But here we are, absolutely nuking the Excadrill, and we are going to shield up because we are going to get the farm down, going to get some nice energy for the next opponent. Rayquaza returning. We go for the Shadow Ball to grab the last shield. Shadow Claw does some more chip. We should have gone for the Ominous Wind. On Rayquaza, we could have reached another one time, but we just have the energy advantage we need on our Mewtwo. And our Mewtwo one-shots their Mewtwo. Shadow Mewtwo one-shot, Shadow Mewtwo. Love to see that. Okay, one of the things that has crashed Giratina's viability in Master League. Now you can either get 2 Ominous Winds or an Ominous Wind and no Shadow Ball and no move if you no shield the Aqua Tail. Unfortunately, I do call the Spatial Wind. That would have been a bad thing to take, but I shielded, so I'm good. So I go with the Crunch, grab the last shield to open up this game. It is a Spatial Wind once again. That's a worthy shield. They have 2 things remaining. No shields left in play. Gonna have crunch time to get some good damage on this very fancy shiny Lugia. It's only barely excelled up, so unlucky for them. They are in a bad position. Gonna bring in Shadow Mewtwo. They have Landorus, and Landorus is gonna get 2-shot by Mewtwo. And they will debuff me. I will reach 2 side strikes in time. Kept on energy. Cannot throw 3 in a row. That would be nice, but that would be overpowered if you could have 3 side strikes charged up. And maybe debuff, but side strike is enough to take out this Lugia. Very nice. Let's see who the next opponent we have to go up against. Origin Palkia once again. Palkia is everywhere in Master League. I mean, it's amazing. And here we are going to go for the Ominous Wind. We do grab a shield very nicely. Is that an Aqua Tail? It is Spatial Wind. And they have a fully excelled up shiny Lugia. Very pretty, very fancy, very strong, and it's going to be taking these hits much better. But we do get the defense drop, which is absolutely massive. Definitely gives us the momentum. We do call the Aeroblast. Now, if you are one without Zygarde, like most, like 99% of Master League players, although you do see a lot of Zygarde, because if you have it, then you're probably going to use it. Dialga definitely will do nicely with this team, although got to be a bit more careful of the Landorus. But you have 2 other pretty nice answers in Mewtwo. I mean, I have the Shadow Mewtwo. If you have the regular Mewtwo, I'll be able to be good in some other matchups. But Shadow just does so much extra damage, which is really cool. Really nice. And that Palkia conceded. They knew it was over for them. Next opponent, we have a Purified Mewtwo. Okay, Giratina v Mewtwo. A long-standing matchup in Master League. And we have a Zygarde to bring in for that Origin Dialga. Origin Dialga is just incredible. Having the extra bulk is very handy. And we are going to launch a crunch to grab a shield, which is really nice. They definitely want to win alignment. I'm going to let them take me out because Giratina comes in with a nice energy advantage. They do have a Dragonite, annoyingly enough, but that's fine. We can soften them up. We have our Shadow Mewtwo that can do nicely up against them. I do barely hang on. Honestly, maybe that damage should have registered sooner, but here, the mind games. Mewtwo v Mewtwo, Master of Mind Games. Shadow Mewtwo full sends the Shadow Ball to nuke the Mewtwo. One of the dodgiest things of Master League, the mind games. To shield or not to shield. Had they shielded, they definitely could have won. But here we are. Another very long-standing matchup. And Dialga can just win CMP tie after surviving the Shadow Ball. But they're going to be low on energy. They're not going to reach a Draco Meteor. Or did I second guess myself? Actually, no, they barely did. Best Buddy Crypt able to reach a Draco Meteor. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Good thing I called it. That would have been a win. Shielded Rayquaza would have taken out my Mewtwo. But up next, let's see, what do they have up against after Rayquaza? We're going to be leaving with some energy. They bring in Kyogre. Okay, very nice. Actually, really handy that they caught the move. They are just in range of the next Psy Strike. The next Dragon Tail does not take me out. Perfectly survive just long enough to reach that third Psy Strike from Shadow Mewtwo. It is just insane. Shadow Mewtwo and Giratina, pretty nice Pokemon, and yeah, these battles will be for Global Go Fest, but definitely going to use this team once again, and Giratina will be pretty nice into the fusions. Although Dark Pulse you'll have to be careful. It should be a pretty interesting matchup. Dawn Wings definitely will suffer the most. And this Landorus, we can bring in Zygarde to get the... No, we can't get the Dragon Tail down. That would have been so sweet. Now we get debuffed, that's fine. We have some nice energy. Are they going to expect me to full send the Earthquake to Kaboom? Oh, I kaboomed. Beautiful damage. And the Iron Head. Can I get the farm down? Honestly, getting in energy, getting Psycho Cut down with Shadow Mewtwo, they swap in time. Their mind games. Are they going to expect me to full send this? They shield the Shadow Ball. I need to call the Psy Strike. That was my only win condition at this point. I call it, and now I can shield up safely. Oh my gosh. I called the Psy Strike. They tried to play it safe to just guarantee, get enough energy easily, but they're mind games. I am the Mewtwo master with mind games. Okay, we have a Serene Avalugg. Definitely double weak to the Sting. They're going to get to a Icy Wind before we get to Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball lands very nicely. They do let us get to the next Shadow Ball, which is actually really handy. Icy Wind takes us out. We are going to bring in Shadow Mewtwo. This is definitely a tricky game. They do debuff us. They make a catch of the Psy Strike onto Dialga. So, soften up Dialga, we may be debuff. So, not too much damage. We're just going to go straight for the crunch. And we get that damage, which is really needed. Can I afford to shield? I cannot. They Draco Meteor, which actually is beautiful. I mean, they need a Draco to take me out. They have Ho-Oh. That can be tricky. Can I hang on? Being efficient with the energy. But they actually swap. They honestly could have just shielded up. No, they may have just been able to just incinerate me down. But they gave me enough energy with their Avila to take them out and then just be one Psycho Cut off. If I needed 2 more Psycho Cuts, would have taken 1 extra turn to throw a move, and Incinerate would have taken me out. That was a bit of an error on my opponent's end, and they threw the game almost surely. Now, Origin Dialga comes in. I think it's a Shun Origin Dialga. Very annoying, very pretty, very cool. Very jealous. But here we are. We call the War of Time. Do they expect us to go for Earthquake because we shielded War of Time? Maybe. They do shield, thankfully. Now we can get some damage with Crunch and potentially get the Dragon Tail down in time. Or they reach Iron Head, which is fine. That's okay. That's okay. We get the Dragon Tail down then. We have Palkia dragged out. With that little bit of chip, we would have liked more damage. But we're going to reach the Side Strike, and we do outpace. Oh, they make a catch. I cannot swap in time. I'm going to commit a shield. Going to grab the shield because they're going to shield us. I cannot reach a Side Strike. Oh no. Can I reach the Shadow Ball to take out the Palkia? Aqua Tail's not enough. And we have the Shadow Ball to take out Palkia. Giratina, the Palkia counter confirmed. Beautiful. Giratina taking down one of the things it does not want to see. Really in the slightest. Okay, we have a complete Zygarde to go up against a Shiny Dialga. And we are gonna have lots of energy. And we're gonna go for a Crunch to grab a shield very nicely. And we may as well just go back-to-back crunches to get them down to red health. And they're gonna take us out. No matter what they throw, they full send the Draco. That actually saved me some health. Now I was able to get 3 Psycho Cuts to take out the Dialga. That gives me that Side Strike. And I'm actually going to make a catch onto Giratina because I have a feeling I'll need Mewtwo. And I was right. I do hang on. Gonna go straight for the move. It's gonna be close, this battle. I'm gonna be forced to shield. Can I get enough energy? I need to survive and incinerate. If I had taken any more Dragon Breath damage, it would have lost me the battle. Oh my gosh. Perfect counting. Shadow Mewtwo just carrying. I mean, it's the real star of this show. And we are met with a Best Buddy Mewtwo. Not perfect. Maybe it's level 49 and Best Buddy boosted. Actually, no. But here we are. Ominous Wind grabbing the damage. We grab an ancient Ominous Wind boost. We get the Omni boost. Things you love to see. Are they going to shield up Ominous Winds? Did I accidentally go over cap energy? Maybe, maybe not. I should have gone for the Shadow Ball. That would have been massive. Would have got them down to red. But we do grab some big damage. Is that in the spatial end? It's Aqua Tail. Let's go. Okay, Primarina. Good thing we still have a shield. We do grab a shield off them. And now Shadow Mewtwo just is like, you're out of here. Get out. Psycho Cut. Just too much energy generation. And now we have Shadow Gyarados. Okay. It's not a great matchup. Not awful. You're going to have a lot of fast attack pressure. But we actually just pivot into Zygarde after launching a move. there's definitely surely something better for our Giratina, and Zygarde just can comfortably come in and absorb anything that's not an outrage. Oh, they try and make a catch. Do they respect the Earthquake? Kaboom! One-shotting the Heatran. Okay, they do throw a move before we reach Crunch, that's fine. Shadow Mewtwo actually comes in for a Psycho Cut Energy. And oh my gosh, oh yeah, it's this battle. Maybe not this battle, but Side Strike. And we have the shields. We outpace 2 Side Strikes. And we just need one more Side Strike to take them out, take the win. And that's a GG. Okay, we have a Landorus in the lead. Okay, they bring in their own Giratina. Should I have gone for the ominous win? I land the Shadow Ball. Gonna bring in Zygarde, because the energy does not do much. But they actually have Togekiss, which makes this battle so interesting. I should have left with energy on my Giratina. I should not have thrown. But here we are, trying to get what damage we can up against Togekiss. So we know they have a Landorus to deal with, which our Shadow Mewtwo can deal with, but also a dragon that can deal with fairy types. We can no-shield the Ancient Powers 1 and 2. We swap instantly. Maybe they swapped a second faster. I think that's what happened, but now we're on even terms. Side Strike gets them down to red. They let the Side Strike go. That is so what I needed, because I'm more debuffed now. And I actually do throw at this point. Can I reach another move? No, I cannot. They're gonna not take me out. I'm gonna bring in Giratina. This dragon able to grab the last shield off of Togekiss. I have Side Strike loaded on Mewtwo. Charm cannot register because they go out. And Shadow Mewtwo, Giratina absolutely destroy that Togekiss Landorus combo. After Togekiss got a Charm down, Farm down of my Zygarde complete. And this was amazing. The team was awesome. At the point of the battles, that was my season high elo. I'll have a video where I got sooner than I got higher, but pre-Go Fest Necrozmas, this is pretty nice, and honestly the team should be okay. Of course it does require Zygarde complete, which few have, but it's definitely worth it if you are invested in Master League. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon Go videos and daily Go Battle League videos. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the battles, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.